doing, all my tacticians, and welcome back to yet another video from yours truly. I am Impy, and today I've got a lovely, awesome battle between me versus Patricio, in which, you know what, I'm not going to spoil anything. I'll let you all decide how this works. I'll let you see how it goes. But right off, a big shout out, I finally got my internet to work properly so I can once again stream my battles again. But before we start, I'm going to start off with Romaine and Yara. And my opponent, Patricio, is going to be starting off with Giratina and Haxorus. So, I start off with Romaine going into Detect here. This is my, toxic boost setup. Clyde is going to go for the Reflect Barrier, because, that's what Clyde wants to do. He wants to Reflect Barrier, and I'm not going to stop him. Superpower comes out from the Haxorus, so I'm already thinking, okay, so he's trying to take me down right here, right now. Goes with a Shadow Ball into Clyde, but Clyde, he's tanky enough to at least endure one Shadow Ball from Giratina. And he's able to eat his Citrus Berry, nom nom nom, goes and eats it up. And now Romaine activates the Toxic Boost with Toxic Orb. So I set up my light screen thinking, okay, my Reflect Barrier is up. I'm sure I can survive one hit from the Haxorus, at least one to get a Night Slash off. Nope, I do not, because here comes the Superpower. It destroys Romaine, even through the Reflect Barrier. Haxorus loses his attack and his defense power, but I lose Romaine as well. As for Giratina, goes for a Shadow Ball again into Clyde, but the light screen kicks in, saves Romaine, and saves my bacon. Now out comes Venus. So I'm thinking, okay, this is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna go for the Charm here. Gonna see what damage I can do, or not do, but help get rid of Haxorus' offensive power. Lowers his physical attack by 2 stages on top of his superpower. So he's now at -3. I lose Yara to do this, but Yara did his job. He got the berries up, weakened the Haxorus out. Now out comes the superpower from Venus to kick some butt against the Haxorus. Oh my lord, Venus is on the field, and now Haxorus reveals its berries. So num 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 num, everyone is just eating their berries. Eat your berries, kids. Now out comes my Totem Kommo-o. Oh my goodness, you all know what's gonna happen. Haxorus comes out with the superpower, goes into Venus, but at -3, it's not going to deal off any damage at all. In fact, he's just weakening himself further. Now out comes my Totem Kommo's annoying hat of censorship. That's right. You all know what time it is. The hat is out, and the Kommo is dancing in the background. And bam, here we go. Slangerous Soul Blaze is coming out. As you know, this was streamed on Twitch so I could show off the Z move, but here on YouTube, YouTube's gonna censor me because I'm not allowed to post videos of stuff. But I will tell you this. I get rid of both the Haxorus and almost the Giratina up. I actually forgot to do that. So I get rid of the Haxorus and my special attacks. All my stats are now going up on my Totem Kommo-o. To deal quite a bit of damage. Don't get the KO onto the Giratina this turn, I think. Dragon Claw comes out from Giratina, deals, some damage, but I go for the Aerial Ace. I actually do manage to take out Giratina, so all things considered, this is actually a very good turn for me. Now out comes Zeraora. So Zeraora is coming at you. I'm thinking, okay, what's he gonna do here? What's gonna happen? As well as the Aerodactyl. So this is not exactly something I wanted to battle. This is not something I wanted to fight, especially since the Aerodactyl had the ability I didn't want to activate, but he goes into his Mega Aerodactyl form. The Mega Aerodactyl is out on the field. I think I go into a superpower here. Nope, Fake Out comes out from the Zeraora. Gonna deal some damage to Kommo-o, not able to get that off. Stone Edge comes out onto Venus, but she's able to survive. Superpower now comes out from Venus once again, goes into the Zeraora, deals massive amount of damage to the Zeraora. So much damage to the Zeraora, and just in time too, because I lost my Reflect Barrier. So Stone Edge comes out, Venus avoids the attack, Flash Cannon comes out from my Totem Kommo-o. I'm trying to deal as much damage as I can, try to get rid of the Aerodactyl, and Zeraora goes for the swap. via the Volt switch. So Zeraora goes back to Patricio, and I think he sends out his Marshadow. Yep, he sends out his Marshadow this turn. And I think I went into a superpower. Yep, superpower into Marshadow. Not going to do anything because it's a ghost type. Just in time, my reflect or my light screen activates, so now I'm down both my barriers. Aerodactyl goes for a roost instead of going for the attack, which actually benefits me because I'm able to get this off. Clanging Scales. I know what's going to happen. Marshadow's going to steal all of my stats, so I go for the Clanging Scales to reduce my defense as much as possible, so that my follow-up attack from Venus can finish off the Marshadow via the aerial ace. So Marshadow steals all of my boosts, including my negative or my neutral defense stat, so I'm able to maximize my attack power with Venus. I almost lose my Kommo-o here. He manages to survive on 2 HP. Aerial ace comes out from Venus, takes down the Marshadow. Alright, that is awesome here. Thank goodness I managed to get that off, because otherwise this one could have gone very bad very fast. Now, Mew comes out along with Zeraora, so now it's just 2 to 4, I think. Yeah, 2 to 4. And I'm not looking too good in the front, so I pull Kommo-o back, see what damage I can endure, hope that he goes for a second attack into you. He goes with the Volt Switch here instead. You managed to tank that quite well. Mew goes to the Ice Beam, goes into Venus. She's not able to survive it, sadly. But she managed to do what she could. She did very well. And I reveal this turn of my leftovers from you. So now I go into 410, and this is where the master plan comes into play. 410 is now on the field. And guess what's gonna happen? It's gonna be the Plasma Fist from the Zeraora! But I predicted this! And I gave 410 the weakness policy for this battle. So weakness policy is activated. Now I go into my next plan. Gonna go into a what's the move I'm calling after me? Goes into an ice beam against me. You goes with a feint attack, finishes off a Zeraora. It's the only thing that can outspeed me besides you, I think. But 410 goes for the Automatize, so now I'm able to outspeed the Mew. So now 410 is on the field. Now he's faster. He's got his boost. And guess who's on the field? That's right, my Umbreon, you. And I decided to forego his D-Tech in favor of Psychic here as I go for Roost so I can endure an Ice Beam if necessary. Restore my health. And Ice Beam comes out, goes into you once again. But he's a tank. He manages to endure it despite the critical hit. And Psych Up from you. So now both of my Pokemon are at their maximum power. Oh my goodness. You gotta be careful when you're fighting Impy. Alright, so I go for a feint attack here into the Mew, dealing massive amounts of damage. Ice Beam comes out, gonna connect onto you. Once again, he's trying for the freeze, but there's no way I can avoid the attack from the Steel Wing. 410, I told you this on stream, you looked cool for 5 seconds, and then you spoiled it by missing. Fortunately, you have the backup. He goes for the feint attack, finishes off the Mew. That is the end of the battle. GG to Patricio. Oh my goodness. He told me that he had 4 Ubers on his team. He said I did say that I let anyone bring whatever they want. He said he was gonna bring 4 Ubers. And I think I caught him off guard with how I was able to beat him. But in all honesty, it all just comes down to what strategy and tactics you bring to bear. You can have all the legends you want, but if you don't use them properly in battle, it doesn't mean anything if your opponent can outmaneuver you. Outsmart you maybe, maybe not, but outmaneuver you, definitely. But in any case, Tacticians, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!
I'm taking in what I can get, but I can't find the answers yet. Head underwater, slow my mind. I hold my breath until I'm found.